The I-210 Gold Line Bridge is the first component of the Metro Gold Line Foothill extension from Pasadena to Azusa to move from design to construction. Work is now underway on the 584 linear-foot bridge, which will cross the eastbound lanes of the I-210 freeway between Baldwin and Santa Anita Avenues. Construction of the bridge will take about a year, and completion is anticipated in summer 2012. The bridge is being built by Skanska USA, the design builder selected by the Metro Gold Line Foothill Extension Construction Authority for the project. This video is posted by the Construction Authority to provide an update on construction and how it might impact you in the coming months. We'll highlight what you can expect during October and November 2011, as well as provide an overview of the construction work completed this past summer.
During the last 8 weeks, we've made a lot of progress on site. The contractor has completed the construction of the temporary soil nail wall to provide access for equipment to the median. That was a major element of work and very important in terms of having a location for the large equipment to construct the bridge.
The median is obviously Caltrans right-of-way, so we had to work very closely with the district office downtown so that we were allowed access into the median. We had to make some modifications to the barrier rail out there. We also had to get with the California Highway Patrol, let them know that we would be accessing the median from the HOV lanes.
After the site was cleared for equipment access, a large-scale drill, capable of reaching 150-foot depths, was brought in to create holes for the bridge's deep foundations.
The water table was about where we expected it to be. It wasn't any higher, even though we had a fairly wet winter. Once we encountered water, our drilling subcontractor used a slurry mix to stabilize the hole so that we could set this 110-foot cage.
This CIDH pile is 110 feet deep, 11 foot in diameter, involved a lot of nighttime work. The contractor did a great job of coordinating with the community, with Caltrans, to provide the necessary closures of the freeway for the placement of this structure.
Following placement of the steel reinforcing cage inside the 110-foot deep hole, 45 concrete trucks poured more than 400 cubic yards of concrete, setting the foundation for the first iconic column. Completing the remaining 2 deep foundations is the next step in the bridge's construction.
In the next few months, obviously you've seen the work that started here today on what we're calling column 3 left. We expect to have that foundation completed roughly within 7 or 8 days. Once he's done over there, our driller will move over to vent 2, which will complete the deep foundation work.
In addition to these large cast and drill hole piles, there are a number of smaller 3-foot diameter piles that will be needed for the construction of the abutments. The abutments are, of course, the supports at the ends of the bridge. You see one here in the rendering, this structure here. That abutment is supported on 18 3-foot diameter piles. They're not nearly as deep. They only go down about 50 feet, and they're drilled with much smaller pieces of equipment.
Abutment work will be completed, foundation work, and the abutments themselves will be constructed in a period of about 2 months. Concurrent with that activity also is the erection of the columns above ground around this cage here that you see, and the other 2 columns will be constructed during that time as well.
Once these columns are erected, our false work construction will begin. We estimate sometime late November, early December. And false work is, in a nutshell, the temporary support structure for the formwork for the permanent bridge work. Right now we feel that the closure system is working well for us. We haven't had any complaints. Speed with which the traffic is moving along the detour route seems to be reasonable. So right now we're not contemplating any changes as far as the detour route or the times of the closure. We'll stick to our 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. time frame and continue to monitor.
As far as the public is concerned, we have a well-planned process of notifying the community around the project, and we think that that has done a lot in terms of communicating and creating the right set of expectations with the community.
One thing we're doing for the commuters on the 210 freeway is we have a message board posted at Madre Boulevard, and it warns of our pending closures.
Sign up to receive up-to-the-minute construction alerts to your cell phone and bi-weekly construction notices at www.foothillextension.org or call the I-210 Gold Line Bridge toll-free hotline at 855-446-1160.